All right, friends, keeping you up to date on what's going on out there. Welcome to Snap-Apocalypse Day 1. Hopefully I don't have to get used to saying that, but we've got some massive changes out there. People are not getting their SNAP benefits today. That's what we're hearing. Also, people are going out to the stores. Some people are reporting that stores are having significantly increased security precautions. We're going to go through the SNAP benefits overall and just some of the absolute fraud and waste that's happening in the program. 42 million people per month on average, 63 to 83 million people from America that are getting benefits over the course of the year. Absolute crazy. How is that even possible? Aren't we supposed to be a civilized nation that is able to take care of its own? Well, apparently not. And friends, we're finding that this is a major problem, having an underclass of people who are used to getting free stuff. Well, they're losing their minds today when they don't get that free stuff. Lots of eligible and honorable people receiving SNAP benefits have stopped getting them today, but a whole lot of cheaters also stopped getting them today. And guess which ones are out on the streets rioting and looting? Yeah, you knew exactly where that's going. All right, friends, let's get into it. Welcome to the Poplar Report. I'm Steve Poplar. I'm an accountant by trade, and these are the things you won't hear on the mainstream media. All right, like I said, that's the number. About 22% of Americans, or people, I can't say Americans, 22% of the people living in America are getting SNAP benefits over the course of a year. Now, that doesn't mean they're getting them every month, but over the course of the year, 22% of Americans have received at least some SNAP benefits or EBT benefits. That's massive. That's a massive number, friends. Every month, on average, we're looking at 42, 43 million Americans. That's huge. How are we a country that has so many people that can't afford food? Doesn't that just tell you how broken the system is? Well, how many of those people actually need the help, and how many of those people just like the help, like getting free stuff? Of the Afghans in the United States, people from Afghanistan, 45% of them are getting SNAP benefits every month. 45% of the Afghanis are getting SNAP benefits. That's the worst of any of the countries. Somalia follows behind. People from Somalia that happen to be in the United States, 42% of them receive SNAP benefits. It's now said that basically only about 30% of SNAP benefits are actually going to American citizens. Now, we don't know exactly what that number is. 12.6 million Americans are U.S. citizens, approximately, and approximately 30% or less of SNAP recipients are actually U.S. citizens. The rest are from elsewhere. Most of them do not have permission to be in the United States. Those who have permission to be in the United States had to actually sign or have someone else sign for them that they would take financial responsibility for these people so that they would not burden the U.S. welfare system. And yet we have 70% or so of SNAP benefits going to people who are not from the United States and are clearly burdening the welfare system. And if that doesn't infuriate you enough, we got something even worse. Did you know that, and a lot of you are going to go, yeah, I heard that before. People who are from other places, migrants, receive approximately 40% more SNAP benefits than U.S. citizens. So if you're a person that worked all your life and you paid into the systems, you paid your taxes, you come to the end of your life and you're getting Social Security benefits and you're getting some SNAP benefits because you're just living on Social Security because markets took out your money or whatever, or maybe health made you spend all of your money to pay off medical bills. If you're receiving SNAP benefits, the person, an able-bodied person that walked across the southern border, will be receiving, on average, 40% more SNAP benefits than you will be. Does that make sense to you? The average American SNAP benefit recipient gets $7.59 per day. A migrant, on average, gets $12.52 per day. Food benefits. In addition to the Obama phones, in addition to the free housing, in addition to the free medical care, friends, we have been absolutely invaded, absolutely being taken advantage of, and now we look at the stores today and see exactly what's going on. Reports of looting happening in multiple cities, and people are just grabbing stuff and running out because they believe that they deserve free stuff. They believe that they are owed free stuff just because they breathe. Now, there's desperate people out there, okay? There's desperate people out there who need help, who are going to churches, approaching people that they know to ask for a little bit of assistance to get them through. But we have other people who are showing up at the stores. They don't even have a decency to wear masks. You've seen these videos? They don't even have the decency to wear a mask, and they're going into the stores, grabbing stuff, and running out. As if this is their stuff, and yet it's not. 12.6 million U.S. citizens can't put food on the table without help from the government. That's really where we are. Friends, what are the chances that you will, if you're not one of those people, if you're not receiving SNAP benefits, if you're not getting assistance because you don't need it right now, I want you to ask yourself the question, what would it take for you to get to the point where you would need to take assistance to put food on the table? Maybe you get injured at work. Maybe you get a major medical bill that just wipes out all of your savings. Medical care in the United States is absolutely crazy, off the charts. We can get some amazing stuff done in the U.S. medical system. They can save your life, but you might be a debt slave for the rest of it, okay? So good people that played their cards right have been dealt a bad hand, and it's wiped them completely out. So what happens if that's you? What happens if that's you next? We strongly urge you to have food stocked up, have some food put back so that you can be able to take care of yourself and your family, so that when Snapocalypse or something else like this today happens, you don't have to go to the store. If you do happen to go to the store today, whether out of curiosity because you're one of those people, or whether you just need to go because you need to grab some stuff, please do let us know. Send in your Watchman report on what you've seen and what's going on. Make sure you use the word update somewhere in your comment. That lets us know what's going on with that. But let us know what you guys are seeing at the stores. Are the shelves empty? Are you seeing increased security? Are you seeing people shoplifting? What's going on at the stores today? Please do keep sending your reports in. Did you know that SNAP benefits recipients, on average, pay twice the amount for food than people who do of comparable incomes and such that do not receive SNAP benefits? People spending SNAP money spend twice as much for the same stuff as Americans that are on their own budget. Does that surprise you? Probably not, that people who are getting free stuff and free money waste a lot of it. So we got people robbing stores, and one pundit on Twitter put it like this, and I thought it was very good. With all these people talking about robbing stores, if they're physically able to rob a store, then aren't they physically able to have a job? That sounds completely reasonable to me. If they can rob a store and run shouldn't they be able to have a job where they can earn money for food? Why are all these people coming into the United States? Why are they unable to work? And why are they in the United States in the first place, right? If they're signed up, what we need to do is get ICE a copy of all the food stamp recipients and let them go through that list and let them hunt down all the people that are getting free stuff in the United States. Some people have suggested that what really needs to happen is everyone on SNAP needs to reapply. They should boot everybody off SNAP. Everyone who's on SNAP should get an email or a letter basically informing them that they need to reapply for SNAP. Now you can do it so that like your SNAP benefits will expire next month. Before then, you need to fill out this form. You need to reapply to SNAP. You need to demonstrate that you actually have need. You have to demonstrate that you actually have U.S. citizenship or that you have a residency status that is appropriate to receiving benefits, right? And that you have a history of benefiting the United States with, working and paying taxes. If you've never filed a tax return in your life, you'd either be a U.S. citizen and disabled, or there better be some pretty good circumstances there, right? I mean, why are we giving out benefits to people who have never filed an income tax return? I think that's a very good question. Why are we giving out food stamp benefits to people, to the thousands of people who are using some of these Social Security numbers? Each SNAP beneficiary should have a Social Security number, and there should only be one person on each Social Security number getting SNAP benefits, and those people should not be different people than people who filed tax returns with those very same Social Security numbers. I mean, even right there, you should dial in the amount of people getting SNAP benefits really rapidly. And what happens when people who aren't supposed to be in the United States suddenly stop getting SNAP benefits? What are the chances that they're going to go back to where they came from? Well, it increases significantly. If they stop getting free housing, stop getting free cell phones, stop getting free food, stop getting free other stuff, then they would be encouraged to take up the government's offer of the $1,000 free. You get $1,000 for free and a free plane ticket to go back home. I think a lot of people should be taking them up on that because that is a great offer. It's a great offer that Americans would appreciate giving to these people. Let's give them $1,000 free to go home. No more free money for staying in the United States, but free money to go home. 42 million people, and your store is probably pretty impacted by that. If you're in a blue state or a blue city, you're going to see a lot more impacts of that. If you're in some of the poorer states like West Virginia, Mississippi, or others, or poor areas of states, rural areas, you're going to see a lot of people in your area being very adversely impacted by this. Lots of Americans, a lot of U.S. citizens impacted by this, particularly retirees. And if you're in the blue states, you're going to be seeing a lot more rioting. You're going to see a lot more issues with people feeling entitled to those benefits. All right, friends, I look forward to, I'm already looking through some of your comments on what's going on out there today. Please let me know down in the comments. Make sure you use the word update, what you guys are seeing out at the stores, what you anticipate happening next. Right now, SNAP benefits aren't going through. A judge has ordered that they be turned back on. I don't know if the government's going to comply with that or not, if the federal government will. It is an illegal order, which makes one just kind of wonder what judges can't order, right? If judges order somebody to fly, does that make it so that they can fly? I don't know, but apparently it can make them violate laws. All right, friends, we'll keep you up to date and keep you getting updates on what's going on as the day goes forward, as well as in the coming days. Thanks so much for watching, and thanks for sending your reports in. If you want to check out another video from this Watchman channel, the Poplar Report. Check it out right there. I'll see you over there, or I'll see you guys later. Steve Poplar of the Poplar Report out.